We move back over to Cora Henderson over at Pitt and Frank Attorneys LLC. Amanda just sent us an email that says that rainstorm that we had this past week sent a branch from a tree on her property onto her neighbor's roof and did some damage. And in this email, the neighbor wants her to pay for the roof damage without involving the insurance company. She's wondering why, first of all, and then can he sue her for damages? Cora?
Interesting, Amanda. So I would absolutely contact your homeowner's insurance agent. I'm not really sure why they don't want to involve the insurance. That's interesting.
Hmm.
So if that's the case, or you're tempted to have that discussion because maybe you feel like it's more financially motivated, maybe there's something behind that that makes sense to you, contact a legal professional because if you all do strike up some sort of side agreement and you don't involve the insurance, you want to make sure you have some release language for you that your neighbor's not going to continue to come after you for any such damages, relative to that incident. So if you're going to provide payment for that, it should be there should be some sort of release in exchange for that. Could you be liable? You could be liable. That's your tree, and so if it whether it fell on the neighbor's roof or a branch went off and fell, you could be liable for that. But typically, that's going to be your homeowner's insurance, and that's going to be a conversation there, or at least a starting point for that to help pay for same. So, yeah, I think it's a little unusual that they don't want to involve your insurance company. Payment is payment.
Yeah, they're asking you to come out of your own pocket. And let me ask you about a deductible. So let's say the branch goes through the neighbor wants it repaired. So she contacts her insurance company. Does she pay a deductible before the rest of whatever the cost is to make the repairs?
It could be possible. I'm not an insurance agent, so I
Yeah.
couldn't speak as to, what goes against that deductible or how much they may have paid at that point if there's other claims or how it could impact them as the insured. Again, I think just like having a good trusted relationship with a real estate agent and with your banker and with a dentist and a family physician and things like that, you should have a good relationship with an insurance agent. So whether it's a broker, whether it's an insurance agent here locally, I think that there's real value in knowing someone and having that relationship where you can go in and have these types of conversations and they can guide you. That's what they're there for, is to be a resource.
A reminder, if you're thinking of selling your home, we have a free no obligation booklet that has hundreds of useful tips when it comes to selling your home. If you want a copy, simple. Send me an email, bob@wesellouisville.com. Put selling tips in the subject line and I'll send that out to you. And while we're on that subject, our friends at Home Team Inspection Service have put together a report on what to expect when it comes to a home inspection. For that one as well, send me an email, bob@wesellouisville.com, and then put home inspection or just the word inspection in the subject line, and I'll send it out to you what you should know about a home inspection, courtesy of Brad Lawler and Home Team Inspection Service.